Hello, it is Tiffany with Mellow Vibes, and I'm coming at you with a video about how I got into doing the hypnosis downloads. Now, I won't go too into it because I talk about it on my main Mellow Vibes page, and you can check that out, it's on the IGTV. But I got into it when I was super young, probably around 13, and I would make hypnosis tapes for myself in order to do things that I would really normally way too afraid to do. I was super shy and had a lot of social anxiety, and so I made myself hypnosis tapes in order to audition for solos in chorus, which is what sparked me into like continuing to sing. And let's see, to ask a guy for his number, just like things that I wanted but was too afraid to do. And for those wondering, like the difference between a meditation and hypnosis, I sometimes use the words interchangeably because a lot of times when I actually listen to some guided meditations, they are in fact a hypnosis, but it depends on like the wording. So when you're doing a hypnosis, it has to be specific. There has to be, where the participant is actually able to visualize and not the speaker telling you what to visualize. It's, the speaker making suggestions for you to think about instead of telling you, what to see, what is there. And yeah, so I have, let's see, I have a few hypnosis downloads on Mellow Vibes that are available. I intend to do more, but right now my hands are pretty full. The only sound I'm doing is working on my EP, which is I'm almost finished with. And anyway, so I quickly go over the ones that we do have. So the peace hypnosis is obviously for peace, and that's free, and you can check it out whenever you want on YouTube, or you can get the download for free when you sign up for the mailing list. Let's see, self-love. I wanted to do one for that because it's just an important topic. You can tell in the way people speak and carry themselves a lot of time, like how they feel about themselves, and I just want to be, I want to be able to have something where, someone can can start building themselves up with that. And so, I was watching Married at First Sight Australia the other day, yesterday I think actually, and there was this one woman where I'm super confused as to why they picked her to get married, because it was very clear that she needed to do a lot of work on herself. She was super down on herself. She kept talking about how she's not that special, she's not that nice to look at, and she was super pretty. She just had like a skin condition, like a bunch of like I don't know if it's more than acne, but anyway, she was really pretty. But regardless of whether she was pretty or not, that is something to be worked on. You should, love who you are, and love your personality more than outside, but love your personality and what you bring to the table, and just with your spirit. So, so I have self-love. I have peace, self-love, gratitude. You have to have an attitude of gratitude, man. Like, it is I have not seen people get more of what they want without actually appreciating what they do have and knowing what to do with what they do have. So taking moments to be grateful instead of taking moments to complain, super important. So gratitude. Self-worth, which is, a little bit different from self-love. So I would say that I loved myself a lot longer than I felt myself worthy or valued myself, and that showed up in I'd say certain areas of life with like family or with relationships. And so yeah, like self-worth is about like, I know I think that's a harder one to grasp because in this culture, speaking from the United States, we're taught that our productivity equates your value, and no, you are worthy as you are, doing nothing, just being, because you are a person, and that's it. You know, you're worthy of love, you're worthy of respect, and you're worthy of living a life that you want. And so one of my favorite quotes is your net worth doesn't equal your self-worth. And it's just like I said, it's hard in this country. Like, that's what we're taught, like money is more valuable than people, and that's not true, and I don't believe that. And so there's a self-worth hypnosis. Purpose, I have one for purpose, and it's just to help you get clearer on what it is that you envision for yourself. And so there's that. There is the purpose hypnosis you can get on its own, but it's also in the Purpose Passion Project. And then there is I have repositioning, which is just it's a free resource. So like I said, I'll be highlighting some of the free resources as well. I think I've said that, but there's a free resource page on mellowvibes.com. And so repositioning is a hypnosis recording. It's super quick. Like, it's a technique that I would use in a session with somebody, but it's just me doing it on a recording, and obviously going a bit quicker than I would with somebody else, because I'd be getting feedback. So so repositioning. There is magnetism, which is like one that I did that I super that I'm super like excited about. Like, I let it go to some people in a Facebook group that I had that I now archived, and I mean, people have like really enjoyed it, and so whatever. But it's not available. It's not available on its own. It's only available in the Purpose Passion Project. And magnetism is about attracting the things that you want in life, and you know, like being able to you know, see that happen, and being clear on what it is. So that's how I got into doing hypnosis downloads and hypnosis recordings. And except back in the day, it was me recording on my cassette. Actually, it was my old karaoke machine that had two cassette spaces, cassette decks, and I would speak into the microphone. I would have music running and recording onto the next tape and whatever. It was a whole production back in the day, but it's a little bit simpler now. So anyway, that is how I got into that.